Good evening, guys. Tonight I want to talk about an experience of mine and what it's led to me understanding. Yet again, this is one of those videos where I want to say I've learned something in the past couple of years, and if I can save you guys that time, if I can help you to understand what I've understood, you could probably save yourself some time, and I hope it is going to be of value. So this time we're talking about the world of online business and why it may not be as reliable as many people think. So let's start off with story time first, of course. About a year ago, maybe near 2 years ago now, I'm not too sure on the dates, you can check them all on YouTube though, I started selling on eBay and I documented the majority of that journey. I was doing amazing. Month one was slow, maybe, £100 profit I think, month two, maybe £400 profit, and so on and so forth, to a point where I was making about 10 grand in revenue a month. That's not bad. Actually, it's the most money I've ever earned. But what I'm saying is, at one point, this was looking really good. And then a few days later, the account gets suspended. That means that I can't sell on it anymore, and I was in big trouble. Fortunately for me, I've always got backup funds, I've always got savings, and I'm always careful at what I do. Just because you make 10 grand in a month, I'm not the sort of person to go out there and get a Ferrari just because of that. That'd be stupid in my opinion. Save that money and invest it when you've got, and then maybe finance a Ferrari when you've got enough money to buy one outright. That way you can leverage the capital to do better things in the meantime. But the account got shut down. Now, fortunately, in 2024, and where we are now in the middle of the year almost, I've got a new eBay account. And I'm doing alright on that. Definitely not back to 10 grand a month, I won't lie, but not far off, maybe near 5, which is not bad. It took a long time to build that back up, but irrespective of that, what I will say is one thing. In the past year, what I've learned because of this experience is online business can disappear fast, and business can disappear fast. Whether it's being banned on accounts, whether it's issues with taxes, whether it's issues with management or stuff like that, running a business is difficult, and it's not necessarily as easy and straightforward as people think. Income streams can dry up. Trends can die off. Things may not be what they once were. Prices might get slashed. Prices might rise, depending on, what part of the market you're in. It's not easy. Is it doable? Yes, it is. But it's not easy. Now, why do I say this, and what does it mean? I say this because a lot of people out there are looking to get into online business as their new income. It's a great way to make money, I won't lie, and it's fun. But when we're thinking about this, what we often tend to overlook is the risk of what could go wrong. Because if you put all of your eggs into one basket and that basket fails, so to speak, what do you do then? Now, obviously, you guys will know if you've been watching the videos for some time, I see myself as someone who's always adapting to change, and since being initially banned on the eBay account, and of course having a new account and blah blah blah, I have built multiple streams of income because I realised that, quite frankly, having 10 grand coming in from eBay is less valuable than having 7 grand coming in from 3 different income streams or 4 different income streams, which sounds silly, right? It's like, well, you're making 3 grand less, but I'm doing more work. But this is the beauty of it. Let's say I'm doing YouTube, eBay, and Etsy, let's say, for example, just 3. If one of my income streams goes down, I don't lose all of my income. So each business accounts for less risk in a way. I can sit there more comfortably, and of course there is therefore more potential for growth. This is what I would say to anyone looking to start online business. Make sure you have a steadfast backup plan. This can work for you, 100%. This can work very well. But if you don't have that backup, you have potential for things to go very, very wrong. Now, what that might mean for you can be different to what it means for me. Again, I started in the world of reselling, let's say, and then I of course made a channel about reselling, and then in the future I might make a, some sort of something to do with the channel. And yeah, I feel like I'm getting a lot of mosquitoes flying around me. It's very itchy. but I might start something to do with reselling I don't know, I might launch a course maybe, or something else. I also started up my Etsy channel. I also started up selling on different sites, which I've not yet spoken about, some resale of clothing sites and stuff like that. But you've got to kind of make sure that in the worst case scenario, you're going to be fine. That's difficult to do, because it requires a lot more work. And I would not say, like, you know, day one, you want to start eBay, let's say. I wouldn't say day one, start eBay, Etsy, Amazon, Shopify. Don't start them all at once. Maybe start eBay, put all of your eggs into that for 3 months, 6 months, then start to build Etsy, then start to build a Shopify, then start to build a blah, 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 and go on as you wish. Starting in this world is difficult, so you're going to need to kind of take a concentrated focus. The way that I kind of equate it to is like trying to learn 3 or 4 languages at once. It's not very easy. Do one and do it properly. But once you know that one, then start to learn another one. That way, if you ever need to speak that language, so to speak, you will be able to do so. This is a lot more comfortable of a way to do things. There is definitely... yeah, I'm just saying though, on a separate note, you can definitely tell that we're into summertime now, because I've got a massive spider hanging off of my microphone cable. I think that's probably the end note for this video. I think I've kind of said what I wanted to say here. You know, make sure you've got an understanding of the risk that comes with having your eggs in one basket, the risk that comes with running an online business, and how it may not be as steadfast as people like to sell. Because a lot of these people have got courses that they kind of show off and teach on. That can, and oftentimes does, influence the message that they're trying to give out. So with that being said, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you soon. Goodbye.